You ever take a shower? You ever taken a shower, and then in the middle of the shower, you just like, hey, I wonder if my house is burning down. And yeah. So this is some key points, and we're here. It's a place where we think about things that are probably good to think about and talk about things that are going on. And key point number 1. Thanks for being here. That's great. Key point number 2. Content continues. That's right. We ManDancing is putting out content like we've never have before, and that is a word that I used to abhor. And but I'm becoming more content with as time goes on. All puns intended. And yeah, I don't know. If I have the opportunity and ability to share what I love with the world, I want to do it. And content continues. Key point number 3, new music holiday season. That's right. We're having new songs come out. These are the songs that we had recorded back, and I think it was June or July at Tom's house with Doug. Fantastic. And number 4, we'll be in the studio this Halloween weekend again, recording more music. And that's the thing about being a band, everyone, is that you got to have songs. And we're really interested in making these songs, and we want to make them fun, and we want to make them really good, and we want to make them sound good. Key point number 5, sorry for my behavior. This will be out tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't know if that makes sense tomorrow, but it'll be out Tuesday, October 6th? And today might be Otiano's birthday. I'm going to give him a call after this. The songs are coming out really good, and oh boy. I don't know if this happens to anybody else, but are you ever just going about your day and then all of a sudden dreams that you may have had within the past 15 years just show up in your mind's eye? And it's not I'm not talking deja vu. I'm talking about you have a flash image in your brain of a dream that you had while you were sleeping once, but the thing is you haven't thought about that dream since you had it, but you can remember it as clear as day. That happens. That happens a lot, and it happens way more often lately, and I don't know what it means. And because I'll tell you why, I'll tell you what, is that I don't know what that means, and I think it's fine. I actually think, here's what I think. I think the more you're interested in following your dreams, the more your dreams while you're sleeping become way more interesting to you. I have this feeling that I won't get into it. But what I will get into is that, listen, I'm going to Ohio this week with Jenna. That's my girlfriend. And we're going to my cousin's wedding. And what's really fun about this wedding is that it's my cousins, and I haven't seen them in a while, but I'm also going to see my parents, and I haven't seen my parents in a while, so it's going to be really nice to reunite with them, not home in New Jersey, but in Ohio. And we'll be staying at the same hotel, which will be fun. And Jen and I are going to listen to a podcast on the way to this wedding, because the fun thing about a lot of other stuff is that we're going to listen to this podcast, and this podcast is about diving into the religious community that my family came from. And it's juicy. It's a juicy podcast because the religious community, if you can imagine, probably went a little overboard. And so I get to learn about a little family history, perhaps some family secrets, and we get to do that in podcast form on the way to my cousin's wedding. And a lot of the people that are involved in that religious community will be at that wedding. So, very fun. And yeah, I honestly believe the ManDancing songs that will be coming out not only this holiday season, but following and into the future is the best work I've ever been a part of. And we're operating as a band pretty differently. People often ask me, it's like, wait, well, if you're in North Carolina, how does it work if you're in a band with people in Jersey? And then I say, well, internet, and you can also share stuff, and being a band has to do with, I think, playing shows. So it's like, we're not playing shows right now, but when we do, boy, you're going to remember that we're a band. And it's going to be great because that's what it's all about. That's why I'm here. This is what some key points is for, is to talk about the band and talk about ManDancing and it's talk about podcasts. And guess what? We're also doing parkour. This is one of my parkour vests given to me by myself. I went to thrift store months and months ago when I got this vest. So I'm going to do parkour later. And I'm also going to meet up with this guy named Adam today at the Kava Lounge. And we're going to discuss video stuff. So I'm getting way more comfortable with talking to you. I'm looking at camera, but guess what? I'm talking to you. And this is really fun. So thanks for being here. Again, tie it back to key point number 1. Love you guys so much. Bye.